How does menopause affect sexual life, and what can be done about it? What impact do social expectations have on our sexual life? Hello to all lovers of psychology and sexuality. Today, we will unveil the sexual curiosities of women. If you are interested in these topics, make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell to not miss our future videos. Also, leave us comments and share your experiences in the section below. Let's get started. Menopause can affect women's sexual lives in various ways, including changes in hormone levels that may cause vaginal dryness, decreased sexual desire, and difficulty reaching orgasm. To address these issues, options such as vaginal lubricants, hormone therapy, sexual therapy, and exploring new ways of intimacy and sexual pleasure with the partner can be considered. Social expectations affect sexual life by influencing cultural norms, pressure to meet standards, body image, gender roles, and the definition of sexual success. They can generate pressure and anxiety, affecting self-esteem and authenticity in relationships. Dolphins are known for their active and versatile sexual behavior. They engage in sex for pleasure, to establish social bonds, and occasionally in homosexual activities. Domination and submission fetishism. In some BDSM, bondage, domination, submission, and masochism relationships, domination and submission fetishism play a significant role, where one person enjoys exerting control over their partner, while the other enjoys being dominated. Double amputation fetishism. Some individuals find sexual arousal towards the idea of double amputation, whether of legs, arms, or both, finding the representation or idea of amputation erotically stimulating. Dry orgasm. In addition to dry orgasms mentioned earlier, some men may experience retrograde ejaculation, where semen enters the bladder instead of being ejaculated outward. This is not harmful, but may affect fertility. Edging technique. Edging, also known as getting close to the edge, involves stopping stimulation just before reaching orgasm to prolong pleasure and increase the intensity of the climax when finally allowed. Educational toys. Some sex toys are designed for educational purposes, especially to teach anatomy and safe, consensual sexual pleasure techniques. Effects of wet dreams. Wet dreams, or nocturnal emissions, are involuntary orgasms that occur during sleep. They are often related to erotic dreams and are more common in men. Effects on relationship. Excessive pornography consumption can affect relationships, as some studies suggest it may decrease sexual satisfaction and emotional intimacy. Effects on the body. During a male orgasm, muscles contract and semen is released. This fluid release is part of the reproductive process and may contain sperm for fertilization. Ejaculation time. The average duration of male ejaculation is about 5 seconds, but it can vary significantly from one man to another. Emotional commitment. Although open relationships are often associated with fulfilling sexual desires, many couples also experience deep emotional commitment and intimate connection within this type of arrangement. Emotional strength. The ability to handle emotional situations maturely and balanced is an attractive trait. Empathy. The ability to show empathy and understanding towards the feelings and needs of others can be an attractive trait in a man. Erectile dysfunction and acupuncture. Some studies suggest that acupuncture may be beneficial for improving erectile function by increasing blood flow to the penis and reducing anxiety. Erectile dysfunction and alcohol. Consumption. Long-term excessive alcohol consumption can damage nerves and blood vessels, which can contribute to erectile dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction and cognitive behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can help men identify and change negative or anxious thought patterns related to sexual performance, which may improve erectile function. Erectile dysfunction and hormonal imbalances. Hormonal imbalances, such as low testosterone levels, can contribute to erectile dysfunction in some men. Medical evaluation and appropriate treatment can help address these hormonal issues. Erectile dysfunction and mental health. Erectile dysfunction can significantly affect a man's mental health, causing anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. It is important to address both the physical and psychological aspects of erectile dysfunction for a comprehensive solution. Erectile dysfunction and performance anxiety. Performance anxiety can contribute to erectile dysfunction in men. Fear of not being able to satisfy a partner can negatively impact erectile function. Erectile dysfunction and quality of life. Erectile dysfunction can have a significant impact on a man's quality of life, affecting self-esteem, relationships, and emotional well-being. It is important to seek medical help if experiencing persistent erection problems. Ethical and moral challenges. Pornography poses ethical and moral challenges, especially regarding the representation of violence, exploitation, and consent, leading to debates about regulation and industry responsibility. Ethics and responsibility. Open relationships require a high level of responsibility and ethics. Couples must be respectful of each other's feelings and boundaries and address any conflicts or issues openly and honestly. Evolution of fetishes. Fetishes can evolve over time and may be influenced by personal experiences, changes in a person's life, or exposure to new ideas and stimuli. Some individuals may discover new fetishes throughout their lives, while others may remain consistent in their sexual interests. Exploration of fantasies. Foreplay offers a safe space to explore shared or individual sexual fantasies, which can strengthen trust and communication in the relationship. Exposure therapy is a technique used to treat sexual anxiety problems, such as erectile dysfunction or premature ejaculation. It involves gradual exposure to sexual situations to reduce anxiety. Facial hair. Features like sideburns, mustaches, or beards can also be attractive, depending on individual preferences. Famous personalities and brands. Some celebrities and personalities have ventured into the world of sex toys, launching their own product lines or collaborating with renowned brands to create exclusive designs. Fantasy positions. Sexual fantasies can influence women's preferences for sexual positions, leading them to experiment with positions that reflect their deepest desires and fantasies. Feather fetishism involves sexual attraction to the use of feathers in erotic activities, such as feather tickling, gentle caresses, or erotic tickling. Female masturbation. Although historically taboo, female masturbation is a common and healthy practice that can help women explore their bodies and experience sexual pleasure. Female orgasms in an hour. Worldwide, the record for female orgasms in an hour was set at 134 orgasms in a scientific study. In comparison, during the same period, men reached a maximum of 16 orgasms. This fact highlights the complexity and variability of sexual responses between genders. Feminist pornography. A feminist pornography movement has emerged, seeking to create content that represents female sexuality in a more realistic and empowered way, challenging established gender norms in the industry. Human sexuality is a fascinating and diverse field that never ceases to amaze us. Sexual curiosities unveil the wonderful complexity of the human experience in the intimate realm. As we explore and understand these facts, it is crucial to remember that each individual is unique in their sexual experience. Respecting and communicating with your partner are the keys to a satisfying and healthy sexual life. Sexual education and understanding are essential tools for fully embracing our sexuality.